Welcome to Daily Wisdom, where every single day we seek to take a piece of God's wisdom and then apply that to our everyday life. Today, I want you to think about your relationships, your friendships, your family, and the promises that are made in the context of those relationships. When someone makes a promise to you, how do they make it? Do they swear on something? Do they say, no, look, I promise you this time I'll follow through, only to leave you disappointed? Do they start swearing on things like, I swear on my children, I swear to God, I swear on my grandmother's grave, just to get you to believe them? How do you make a promise to someone? Do you say it in a similar way? Do you have to emphasize the fact that this time you mean it? I wonder what our relationships would look like if we didn't have to place so much emphasis on whether or not we meant it when we said it. How would that change your relationships to have relationships that you don't have to make promises in? People just know that you mean what you say and you say what you mean. I think it could enhance our relationships, and that's exactly what Jesus talks about in our teaching today. Today our reading brings us to Matthew chapter 5, and this is one of Jesus' most famous teachings in all of his ministry. And it contains so much great information. Let's jump into just a piece of this. Matthew chapter 5, beginning with verse 33. It says, "Again, you have heard that it was said to the people long ago, 'Do not break your oath, but fulfill to the Lord your vows you have made.' But I tell you, do not swear an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black. All you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one." I love how Jesus puts this. Simply let it be yes or no. Don't swear on anything. No more swearing on grandmother's graves or children or grandfathers or God himself in order to get people to believe you. What Jesus is saying is that he wants us to be people of integrity, to be people that are trustworthy, because that's really what all this boils down to. And that's so difficult to do because sometimes we end up overextending ourselves. Sometimes we want to be people pleasers and we make so many commitments that it's impossible for us to follow through on all of them. And so we end up always disappointing someone. And that is something that can be avoided if we simply tell ourselves we're not making any more promises. We're not going to swear on God, the children, or our grandparents anymore. We're just going to let our yes be yes and our no mean no. And that means sometimes saying no. I think that's why Jesus included it. He didn't just say, follow through on every commitment you make. He said, you know what? You have to say yes and you have to say no, so that you can be the person of integrity and character that God desires you to be. That is going to change your relationships, and it can change your relationships starting this weekend. This weekend, make sure that you say yes, but that you also say no, and no more empty promises. That's today's Daily Wisdom. I hope you found this video encouraging. If so, hit that thumbs up button. That'll help others to see it. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, consider doing so that you don't miss out on any of the short Bible studies we have together Monday through Friday. We'll see you on Monday.